Y'all, it's Animal 1377 coming at you again with another video. Gonna do a little bit of a different kind of a video today. Um, this video is a little bit of advice and a positive message to everyone, not just certain people, to everyone. With also a little bit of why I made this channel and why I'm trying to get this channel up off the ground. Because one thing that's gonna be about me for between me and you all is I'm always gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna shoot straight with you guys. And I'm not gonna bullcrap you guys. Trying not to cuss. Usually I cuss like a slater, but I'm trying not to cuss because of YouTube, and I don't want my channel getting terminated. But the advice and the positive message is, I have a few of them. One of the things is, I have to tell a story behind it first. Guys, I'm gonna come out and tell the story first behind this advice. October 17th, 2013. I lost my mother to a horrible car accident. She was on her way to work. She was on her way to work, and I was living somewhere else at the time she was killed and taken from this world. Um, and I went back home. I moved out of where I was in January of 2014. And I went back to live with my father and my little sister. Um, the last time I had seen my mother before she died was a month before she died. And guys, I would give up everything in this world, including this YouTube channel, just for one more day to where I could hold my mother, look into my mother's eyes, and tell her I love her one more time. Just so I could get to do that. And to know if she's proud of me or not. So my advice to you guys on this subject, for those of you whose mother is still alive, tell them every day that you love them. Don't just tell them you love them, mean it. Tell them you love them and mean it. Grab your mother, hug her tight. Look into your mother's eyes and tell her that you love her every single day and how much you appreciate her and how much you cherish her. Spend as much time as you can with your mother, because I can't do that anymore. And that kills me every day. It kills me every day that I can't look in my mother's eyes anymore. And I can't hold my mother anymore. And I can't tell her I love her. Another piece of advice, people. I've been picked on by so many people my whole life. I've been made fun of because of my weight. I've even been made fun of because of my birthday, which is Halloween Day. I've been made fun of because of that. I've been made fun of because of my weight, because of when my birthday is. I've been made fun of for a lot of things. I've even been made fun of because of the way I walk, because of the way I sound when I talk. I've been made fun of because of the way I look. I'm gonna let y'all know some advice on this subject. To those of you who are being bullied or picked on or whatever the situation calls for on this, don't let it bother you. Just look in that bully's eyes, smile right in their face, and tell them with a smile on your face, you may be a bully, but you know what? I'm a human being. And look in that bully's eyes and say, thank you. That's your opinion of me, and you're entitled to that opinion. And thank you for expressing that opinion. And then walk away with a smile on your face. And to anyone out there who has ever went through any kind of abuse, doesn't matter what kind of abuse it is, I promise you, you're not alone. If y'all ever need anyone to come to for advice on abuse, or if you need advice on stuff, you can leave me a comment in the comment section, and I will reply back to your comments and give you the best advice I can. I can't promise you that I'll give you perfect advice, but I will give you the best advice that I can. I promise you I will give you the best that I can. And guys, on one more note on the abuse and the bullying stuff and the mother stuff. No, not on the bullying and the abuse stuff. If you don't want to come to me for the advice, you can always go to your friends or your family. Because the way I'm getting through this is because of the wonderful friends that I have and the wonderful family that I have. If it wasn't for my friends and my family, I would not be laying here talking to you guys. I wouldn't be laying here talking to you guys and girls. Giving you this advice. I wouldn't be giving you all this advice. I wouldn't be laying here. If it wasn't for my friends and my family, I would either be in one of two places. I would either be dead or I'd be in prison. If it wasn't for my friends and my family, I'd be either dead or in prison right now. And now, for the main event subject. Why did I start this YouTube channel? And why am I trying to get this YouTube channel up and going? And get it to grow and get bigger? I was inspired to start this YouTube channel by three YouTubers. One of them's gone now. Two of them are still around, and one of them I'm friends with on Facebook. Angry Grandpa, Kid Behind a Camera, and Isaac. I'm friends with Isaac on Facebook. I sent Michael a friend request on Facebook. Hopefully he accepts it so me and him can get to be friends too. Because I'm always open to have friends here on YouTube. I have 3 friends on YouTube right now. Isaac, a friend of mine named John Caldwell, are on here on YouTube, known as Stewie Family, and Vampire Mimi. Those are my 3 friends here on YouTube. And I'm hoping Michael Green, Kid Behind the Camera, accepts my friend request on Facebook so that I can have 4 friends here on YouTube. I'm always willing to have friends. But the reason I started this YouTube and the reason I'm trying to get it up and going and get it to grow is because I was inspired mainly by Angry Grandpa and Kid Behind a Camera, because I seen what kind of money they made from YouTube and what they were able to do. Michael was able to buy his father a car, not only just a car, but his father's dream car. And And he was able to buy his dad a house and have his dad's house paid for. And he was able to pay his dad's bills so that his dad's last days on earth, he didn't have to worry about anything. What money his dad made, he could do what he wanted with. And that inspired me because I want to do the same thing for my father and my little sister. I want to be able to do that for my family. I want to make sure that my dad's last days on earth, trust me guys, he's nowhere close. He's not even close to being time for him to go. It's nowhere near time for him to go. But I still want to make sure that my father doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. He wouldn't have to worry about working anymore. He wouldn't have to worry about bills anymore. He wouldn't have to worry about paying for a house. He wouldn't have to worry about paying rent anymore. He would have his own house that is paid for. He wouldn't have to worry about making car payments. He could have his very own dream car himself that is paid for. And him and my sister wouldn't have to worry about anything anymore. And I would also like to buy myself a house that's paid for, and myself a car that's paid for. And have enough money saved back so that when I do eventually find that Mrs. Right, and someday me and that Mrs. Right get married and we decide to have kids, I can have money. I could have the money to afford to pay for a wedding and to support my wife and my kids whenever that day comes. That is why I'm pursuing this. That is why YouTube is becoming my life now. I am dedicating my life to YouTube just so I can make all this possible. I am busting my butt to try to get all of this to happen. But guys, now you know. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. So as always, guys, like this video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified of future videos. And I now have a new catchphrase, so now, welcome to the 1377 era.